Instead of talking sports in the dead of night, take his chubby arms and learn to fly. All his life, he's been talking about sports, but this is the first time in a vodcast. Great rhyming knot. Welcome everybody to the very first Slice Radio Sports Vodcast. Some people call them other names.
I don't know what they are.
I don't know, video thingies. Thanks for coming. We're going to try and not look at ourselves on this box here. We're going to try and look at the green light. And thanks for joining us. There's lots of interesting stuff over at Slice Radio.
Can I blink?
Yeah, you can blink.
Okay.
If you're Australian, you might go to www.sliceradio.com.au and that'll come up on the screen here. And but you might just put in sliceglobal.com if you're from another country. So easy, isn't it, Stedo, to enjoy Slice Radio?
I just learnt so much.
You can look over at me too. You know?
I don't want to. I have to do it all the time. I don't want to do it.
Okay, we're going to talk sports, but we're only going to talk about the issues that we like or care about.
Yeah. So if you want to hear something else, go somewhere else.
Yeah, if you want to hear about ice hockey, you'll have to check
No,
out.
I've been watching the ice hockey.
Okay, well...
We'll touch on that in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not on my list, which you're looking at.
That's all right.
But I will touch on it.
That's all right.
Now,
I
look,
can scat. I can bebop and scat.
I'm not convinced of either of those
Okay.
skills. Now, Dan, the NRL,
Yep.
I'm going to talk about that first.
National Rugby League.
For everybody that doesn't know.
Yep.
For all of you that don't know, our State of Origin series is coming up in a couple of weeks. For our American friends, that is the pinnacle of rugby league in this country. It's as good
That's
as it
when,
gets.
though.
In a
Explain
couple
the
of
State of
weeks.
Origin.
Oh, it's when the two states, Queensland and New South Wales, get together and smash each other.
Yeah,
as
they
hard as
play
can.
rugby league against each other for 3 matches.
Technically, it's a possibles, probables game for the test side, for the national side.
For the National League side, yes.
But it's not. No one cares about the national side. We just want to smash. Well, me and Dan... No, hang on. Let's get this right. I want to smash Queensland. And you...
No, I don't care anymore.
Oh, you don't care anymore?
Yeah, I used to like Queensland, but now I'll just go for the Blues.
Where were you born? Let's get this straight.
In orange.
Right. So people... Origin...
Go New South Wales! Woo!
State of Origin. Thor Sutherland, are you watching? State of Origin. Look, the sides both get announced on the weekend, and the Blues team is yet to be picked or finalised. I would suggest that probably 10 of the 17 have picked themselves,
Yeah.
with only a couple of strange ones. I personally was calling for Nathan Merritt to be included.
Ooh.
Oh dear, that's not cool.
Telephone call.
Stand by while I turn that down. Apologies, I'm busy.
You'll only be the wife.
Yeah, no, that was me saying come here.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I said last year Nathan Merritt should have been brought in for the last game in front of St George chappie Brett Morris. Brett can play. Let's not kid ourselves.
Son of Slippery Morris.
Yeah, the mighty Slippery. Now, Nathan Merritt is probably the best finisher in the game. He's quick, he's fast,
Oh, he can
he's
finish.
all those things.
He can finish. Just ask his wife.
Oh, sure she's wrapped with that. Now, the other one will be the 5'8" position.
5/8.
I knew that would get you. It's out of Maloney, James Maloney and or Todd Carney. Todd Carney's the incumbent.
Is he son of Dean Carney?
His father's name is unfamiliar to me. It's yet
Let's
to be-
say it is.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Carney.
Mm.
Look, he's the incumbent then, and traditionally they're always been the hardest ones to get rid of, the blokes that were there last. But, well, we haven't won in 7 years.
Yeah, so not good at winning, New South Wales.
Not doing any winning. But we will win, probably.
We will win.
Hopefully.
We will win.
Hopefully. Other league news, the Ben Teo incident. I don't know if anybody's not familiar with it. This chap allegedly clipped a young lady who was come on in the newspaper and on Channel 9 and said...
You hit a girl.
Well, somebody hit her. She got a big black eye. So
Alright.
there was 3 blokes involved. The rugby league has a pretty much a no-tolerance policy, as you should. You can't go around clipping them. And the drama with it all, Dan, is that Souths knew about it and didn't tell the NRL. Whereas, they all know they're supposed to. I have a few issues with it. It was taken to the police. The police didn't act on it.
No.
For whatever reason. God only
No
knows.
evidence,
I'm sure it'll all
probably.
come out. For whatever. However, the young bloke involved, Ben Tia, he's gone to his club the next day, said, I have been involved in an incident. I've now told you about it, or my version of it. And in my opinion, South should then be obligated to tell the National Rugby League. Because this is where all the problem is. This is where the fans are getting cranky, Dan.
Cover-ups.
Well, it's an alleged cover-up at this stage. Let's be honest. Souths have weighed their options and said, no, it's all good, we won't worry about it. That shouldn't be their job. Their job should be to say, thanks for telling us, ring David Smith, National Rugby League CEO, and let him decide what gets made public.
Yeah, no.
If they stand the young bloke down, they stand him down. You're not going to lose any money,
No.
anything like that. If they make an example of him, they make an example of him. At the end of the day, 3 rugby league players were in a house, and a young lady has a badly bruised eye.
Yeah. She
So-
could have fallen over.
She probably did. Now, yesterday, another prominent sportsman in Queensland came out and nailed her on Twitter. Not nailed her.
Choice of words.
Spoke ill of her on Twitter, and basically said she's a bit of a psycho and other such
God.
nasty stuff. At
Okay.
the end of the day, this young lady seems to be known to elite sportsmen in that state.
Oh dear.
It all doesn't sound great, but let's wait and let the police actually make a decision.
Yeah.
And then you can report on it, Channel 9 and newspaper that I read it in yesterday that I can't remember. Then you can do it.
You're
Don't.
so good at this.
God, it just annoys me.
You're professional.
No, very professional. I read it, but
Well,
I've
let's
read
take a
lots of
break
stuff.
to see how glary
we
my
are.
head is. Look at this. Look at that. You want to see a glary bald head? Check this out, Stedo. Check this out, ready? Ba 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 boom 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 boom. Can't tell me that isn't
That's
amusing.
awesome. That is amusing.
I suppose everyone's wondering why I'm wearing a checked flannel shirt today.
No, we all just know you got terrible, crappy dress sense.
I wonder myself.
I do too. It is cold though.
Next point.
You know.
Cricket.
Righto. Do we do some cricket? Hang on, I want to talk about the reserve grade in the NRL.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's talk of the NRL expanding the to another 2 teams, which would make 2 more than we've got.
Yes.
Yeah, and some experts in the media are saying that we're probably not ready yet. At the moment, we have the National Youth Competition, the NYC as it's referred to, and these guys are 20-year-olds. Once they hit that age, they have to make the jump, and too many of them aren't yet ready. So do we expand, Dan, or do we bring back reserve grade and start
back
to blood
reserve
some
grade.
of these young blokes?
Bring back reserve grade.
Of course, because then the old fellas have got somewhere to go.
That's right.
And then
And
the
they
young
teach
blokes
them
have got
things.
somewhere to go. And then we've all got something to do before the first grade grand final, which was great back in the day when it was played at 3:30 in the afternoon.
It had its own. It has its own cachet. It has its own value.
It does, definitely.
You know, I mean, you wouldn't have the matches in places other than where the first grade is.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
you know, it's a lot of fun.
Look at
It's a lot of fun, and that's what's been stamped out of rugby league is the element of fun.
Unless you're a young lady, and then it's fun if you don't get clipped
Yeah.
all the time.
Well, I'm not a supporter of any sort of abuse, domestic or otherwise.
What about the abuse of
You
people's...
moron. You fat moron.
You fat tool.
Yeah.
What about the abuse of people's senses over your shirt?
No, I'm happy with that.
you
Look,
know.
it's not my normal choice, but I'm in work clothes today.
All right. Very good. Righto. I think we should hold off the expansion, implement reserve
Yes,
grade.
definitely. Let's have a
And
reserve grade back.
let's talk about that later.
Okay.
Cricket
Dance.
like a cricket. You still got your tag on your pants.
Cricket time. Cricket time. This is cricket shots. And one bowl. I'll come through.
Remember when you bowled, Dan?
Yeah, no, I bowl well.
No, you
Everyone
didn't.
knows that's well documented.
not-
It's well done. Let's talk
I've
about that
got
now.
proof. I've got
So
proof.
the Ashes.
Ashes starts.
We
July
better explain
10.
what the Ashes
The
is for
Ashes
our
is-
overseas
our
viewers.
The Ashes is a 100-long year traditional cricket test series.
Australia v
England.
England.
Our horrible,
Not
disgusting
Wales,
enemies.
Scotland, or Northern Ireland.
Yes, no.
Or the Oh no, I was going to say the Principality, but Isle of Man isn't. I think it's a whole country, like Wales.
I wonder why I get sidetracked. Now, the Ashes starts July 10, which is in 5 weeks, which is precisely what I said last week.
Yep.
It starts in 5 weeks.
Yeah,
And it does. Now.
looking forward to it.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Mm.
I am a cricket tragic Dan, whereas you were tragic at cricket.
I was pretty good back in the day. That's my recollection.
I do not recall.